One down due to
And hello everybody, welcome to Gaming with the Guys. It's me, Jason, recording today. I'm here with my friend Hoagie here at Games Plus here in Mount Prospect, Illinois. So we're doing our normal, traditional Thursday night Bushido. We've got lots of people here today. We'll have to show around at some point here. And today it's going to be Ninjas versus Cult. So new faction for me as I'm learning that, and Hoagie got his beautifully painted models done, so he's obviously going to win now. So we're going to go through our list here. We'll go through scenario, and then we'll kind of get right into the action for turn one.
Jason played 100 rice of Kage Kaze Zoku in the skirmish mission theme. His list contained Karasu with Hotai's coin, Kogi with poison weapons, Yotu, and finally, Makoto. Jason also had the events Shadow Moves, Herbal Remedy, Jikoku Berry, Lockdown, Hidden Shuriken, Hitting Kusari, Smoke Field, and 4 Smoke Bombs. Hoagie joined us with his Cult of Yurei list that included the puppeteer Kato, who can summon the marionette and was equipped with Kimiko's whistle, a Karai villager, an armored Karai, Ikiro, the Penanggalan, and Mosaisis with Secret Scroll of Kiyohara. Hoagie had one event, Breath of Yurei. The scenario was Umaju, which is a center objective scenario featuring 3 30mm scenario objectives, which are all neutral. Deployment is baseline, and the scenario lasts 6 turns. The players can interact with the scenario objectives in 2 ways, by influencing them for a simple action, and they could worship the objective for a complex action to avoid resetting the objective once. Players score VPs on turns 2, 4, and 6 by having the most friendly scenario objectives, with objectives resetting to neutral at the start of turns 3 and 5.
So I'm on the 6.
Alright, and we are here for turn 1. Hoagie sounds like one tactical roll, and he has decided that he's going to go first, so we'll let Hoagie take it away.
Okay, so just a reminder that we have Breath of Yurei in play as well.
Okay.
So the first attack or the whole thing?
Until the end of the end phase of the first turn, any non-Sixth Sense or non-Souls models cannot see further than 2 inches.
Which means I am not allowed to run as well. So I can't see with the outside of 2 inches, and also that means I can't run at all, so I can only advance normally.
Which will be nice for me because
you're a little bit slower.
Yeah. Alright, so let's going to activate Kato, and he is going to move up 4 inches.
So I take.
Oh crap.
And then, sorry, before I forget, for my starting turn ability, I get, for my ability for skirmish mission, I can put a disguise marker on a model, so I'm going to put it on Makoto here, so she'll be a disguise marker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I will move Yuto, and he can only move 4 inches because I can't see past this evil hole.
And I have one more just to scratch.
Are you going to play it or?
Let's see. Activate Curio.
So this one's on the 4.
And she's going to do that weird little
5 on the
geisha shuffle.
on the 4. The armor.
And I'm going to use a pass token because I forgot I had these until right now.
5 on the 4.
4 on the 4 because of
4
armor.
on the 4, so that's 3, so that goes down to 2.
Look, it's the pale ones again.
Because it's tough.
Yep. So on the 2.
Activate Mo.
On mountain doors, I like those mountain doors.
Being the coward that he is,
9 on the 2.
he's going to run around the back. I'll walk around the back.
Alright, I'm going to pass again.
Yes.
I got 2 more of these, Hoagie. I may as well take advantage of them. My team was so kind to give me double pass tokens, so I'm going to take advantage of them.
Alright, well, let's activate Penanggalan.
6 on the 0.
Thank God.
She's going to shuffle up right.
So I have armor 1.
Oh, yeah.
Pass.
I'm brutal also,
Alright.
so that puts me on the 7.
Armored Karai. Get him up and running. Or staggering.
So I'm normally +2. You have
Staggering.
1, so
Only a
plus
3.
one.
Surprisingly.
Alright, I will advance.
8, 9.
The cult is on the move.
I know.
8 damage.
I'm gonna advance Makoto up, and she's gonna walk up to the rice barricade here.
Well, that didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to.
I mean, you almost killed the bear. Hindsight, I should have used the other one of these on the floor.
Alright. So,
I have nothing else.
Karai Villager.
Have a big sack, I always get one additional
He's
loot
going
item
to
for expeditions. So that forces me to
creep
go military.
And I'm gonna pass token.
You're on
Giant mallet.
2 dice.
And when I force
Like go in now?
I must pay exactly 2 wood
Alright.
instead of and I start with a
Activate.
weapon of
He doesn't have like
Trio
jump
again?
up or anything, does he?
They can only go up to 10.
Right. It's minimal.
Yeah, I get
They don't know how to jump.
additional
They kind of know how to like.
I don't know what the bear does.
Controls are very
Oh, the bear.
He's got
They require 3
steadfast.
food.
That just means you can allocate. You can allocate your dice wherever you want if you fail if you're a check. I
Oh, I can eat
will
dogs too.
advance. Kyohi is
would've gotten
gonna
stun
advance up to
marker.
here.
Well,
No,
she exploded, so.
no.
Alright, he's gonna use the,
Kyohi will go to there.
Kasari.
Okay.
So it'll be 4 dice. Medium.
I am really unfamiliar with this.
He's a big one,
Oh,
right?
that's all
He
good.
is
I'm
a.
actually more familiar with Ito.
Whoops, I just erased that. He's a medium, so yeah.
So it'll
It's all
be
good. I'm still learning my ninjas,
Plus
so
cover.
this works out.
6s. So that'll be 6. He's prone.
We'll activate Kato, Puppet Master.
Okay.
And
Oh, yeah, it's just me, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's going to move
So now you'd be on 1 die, right?
correct.
I will try.
Right there.
No, we'll move Kyohi up. He's gonna hide behind that cow. No, not yet.
right behind its ass.
Hiding behind the cow.
Yes.
Never do it from behind.
Oh, fear check.
Oh, even though you're.
It's a mighty cow. It's a
Can I
mighty,
take that
I'm sorry,
back?
not a cow. It's a mighty oxen.
Yeah, I mean, you would make it back here anyways, but
Just because she's only 1 key, so.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
I will move
This is the
Kurasu.
first time
He's
I've
got
played
light-footed, so he can
since
walk
this
into the
game.
bamboo forest here and not suffer a movement penalty. So he'll go to here and get some cover, or hide in the bamboo stealthily.
He lost his disguise.
Alright,
Yeah, that's it for me.
my buildings that come out of control, one is a bone crusher, which I have as a natural ability for the control.
Alright.
No one scores.
Nice hit bone crusher, and it replaces the slobber cage.
Armored Karai.
So this one is
Makoto exploded.
Yeah, she does that a lot. Like, I tried it against, well, I tried against you, and I know I tried it against her, and Makoto's like, I'm gonna do this, miss, and then, yeah, exploded.
He didn't miss.
Then, no, I had combo attack on the 6.
And you still live?
Well, he had just a scratch, which made a big hit.
Oh, yeah,
Took it from a
that'll,
6 down to a 3.
yep.
And then a 2 because of that.
I'm gonna move Makoto over to here. She can cloud walk, so she kind of jumps up on the right barricade and jumps down over there.
Alright, so I now have
Sideways.
6 passes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Disguised will go on.
Like in Titanfall.
I love that game.
I know, I don't play it forever.
So good.
But you have Titanfall too.
Pangolin
1,
is
4, 10.
Oh, there's room for 1 goblin.
I will move Kiratsu along the bamboos on the prowl to there.
Can't use it that round.
so that leaves my Alright, villager. To move up. 3 inches.
Well, there's only one simple job.
And then I will advance Yuto, and he's gonna hang out on the front of the cow. Ooh, yeah.
That's it.
Alright, so that was turn 1. Definitely not moving as fast because of that fog.
I know what to do.
So turn 2 will be kind of interesting, seeing where things go.
I'm gonna.
So we'll be back here in just a moment for turn 2. Alright, we're back for round 2. So before we're going to do tactical rolls, Hoagie has elected to sacrifice his tactical roll to keep up his Breath of Yurei. Or Yurei. So basically his evil fog gets to stay around this turn, which is kind of unfortunate. For my ability, I'm going to put my disguise token back on Makoto, because why not? And then since technically I want tactical, I'm gonna let Hoagie go first.
Armor 1? Yeah. So dice 0.
That's pretty good.
4 on the 6.
Make a fear check, please. 5 damage.
And just a reminder, these little red things means you cannot be in that state.
Correct. So for the red thing that says B to B, if you're in base to base, you cannot use that ability.
It wasn't worth it to put all 3 in defense.
And cannot get weapons.
I mean, he did what he meant to
Yeah, he killed them all.
do. Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Because I really want to actually use this guy before he just utterly dies. I'm gonna go with my big samurai.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's
You have 2 dice?
I do.
Does he have dodge?
Does he have dodge? He's an hero.
He has no dodge.
Okay, well.
Lucky there's a camera there.
Okay, don't worry about it.
He's gonna activate and walk over and beat him with his little sword.
And the spit, yep.
Prior to that, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a key to give him savage reading, which gives him combo at 0.
Okay.
You chose the elves?
And he is going to.
Where is he? He is there.
You like the dark elves?
He's on 3.
He is armor 3.
I'll be dice
I'll go up to 4 dice. Spend in the
I will pass.
Alright. Then I shall activate
Alright.
Curio.
Sidestep defense.
Attack 0.
Have you started drinking hard seltzer?
I'm at 8.
Yeah, I do too. And my buddy.
So, when can you like drop a key feat whenever?
Yeah, you can use a key feat. If you look at the little symbols there, there'll be an I, an A, or an S. I is instant, so you can use that whenever you want. A is when you are the active player. S is a simple activation, and there's also C on side, which is a complex. So A, S, and C you use on your turn. I you can use on either player's turn before like a move happens.
Can you re-roll a die more than once?
So,
It's different things.
Different effects?
okay, so what's the situation?
It was martial prowess.
I'm
roll the 1.
going to use I'm going to use a key feat.
Because you can only
Curio
re-roll your die,
to
that specific die once. Now, if
this
he made you re-roll it
Right.
because of dodge, then
Individual
you could
Okay,
re-roll it
yep,
from
and
our
then I
will-
You can't do it.
You're within 8,
That's
so
why
that's
I wanted to make sure.
And of course, I'm not hidden behind the oxen well enough to get covered. Okay, so what's
so this is look into the void.
Okay.
And it says target enemy model which has line of sight to this model. Make a success level 4 damage roll on the target
Just
model.
preemptively
okay?
here.
Does it say okay or okay?
It says O.ki.
Okay, so that's an opposed key test. So you will make an opposed
Have
key
a
test
smoke
roll,
down right there
and if you
to
win, then you get that
shield
benefit.
him.
If not, I resist off again.
Makes sense.
So your key statistic will be the key,
So he's
key,
gonna
right,
go.
or the key characteristic right there, which you get 3 dice, I get 2.
And he's going to use.
And if you wanted to, you could boost it for 3 because he has an ability.
He's going to use Hail of Steel. I'm also going to pop
6, 7.
Jigoku Berry.
So in this particular case, you also got a 7.
So you will, it'll
We would
be
tie,
short
but
range.
because you are active player, you get the ability to go on. So
Surprise, so on the 2.
yes. You get the ability to go off, so
Nothing else, right? On the
the
first
ability
one,
now
it'll
kicks
be-
off. So whatever it says that it does.
So makes success level damage, the level 4 damage roll on the target model. Wounds caused by this key feat ignore armor.
Okay.
A model can only be targeted by this feat when he soars once per turn.
Okay, so you basically hit me on the level 4. So roll on the tight, so 2d6, and then your success level 4.
Why on the 4?
And you ignore armor, it says, right? So it's dice even on the 4.
and something else.
4 on the 4.
Oh, you know, you're right.
That's
You're
pretty
right.
good
No,
because it didn't have
I was-
damage to him.
But I'm on 3 dice because
That was
I think he's still alive. He's got
I'm gonna go ahead and just scratch.
Okay, so you, it halves it,
Yeah.
and you have armor 4, so I'm at dice 4.
Alright.
Minus 4.
I probably shouldn't just scratch it. I'm not gonna just scratch.
That's only 1 per turn.
You're minus
right?
4, so.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pass.
On the 4. So 6. So 2 on the 4,
One day.
This one doesn't say, except in the book, that
and
it has to be
poison
built on
3.
empty metal. Started each arm to determine how
So now we're on the, getting on the 3s for the next guy.
You're going to activate
That
Penangolin,
is
1, 2, 3,
10,
and she is
7s, oh no, 6, sorry, 6, a 5 and a 5.
I was like,
I am,
that's not possible.
yeah, so on the 3s. Dice minus 4.
okay, if I turn this. Yes. Yes.
So 11, 7 on the 4. On the 3.
Can't really reach you there.
3 damage?
5 or 6 players, and everyone's gonna erase all these buildings. These buildings
And another poison 3.
Yeah.
And then on the 3s again.
they're playing 5 or 6 players.
let's have a
Erasing it out.
armored karate.
So that's a 7, so on the 4.
Trundle forward for 3.
On dice minus 4.
Crushingly slow for some reason.
I mean, it's like an undead dude with a bunch of armor.
Yeah, true. And a big flag.
Yeah, that too. Left pass.
4 on the 4.
Right. Let's see.
So I'm never putting Hotai's coin on anything ever again.
Didn't work.
No, every time I get 1 die roll with the model and then they die.
You should be on 1.
Yeah, we need to turn it.
This is not looking good.
This one has to be flipped.
And then it's back to.
Wow, we turned that off.
Let's see. Yeah. Activate
Shirinko,
Mo.
Got there. 6, 7, 8. So on the 3.
On the 3, and I'm armor 3.
There.
And then
Spend
Goes down to 8.
2 key.
Now I gotta start doing stuff. So I'm going to advance Makoto. Just
Back
gonna
at you.
run over by the smoke field here and get some camouflage on there because she's hiding out in the smoke
By the
cloud.
way, I like the fuzzy.
She's gonna do
So go to
cold
there.
shatter on him.
So we said
So it's an opposed
Here you go.
key test.
Okay.
And basically all it does is when he's, the first time he suffers damage, if it's enough to,
Villager.
Double.
yeah.
If double is enough to kill him.
If double is enough to kill him, it kills him.
Yep.
4.
4, 5.
3, so I
Drop
agree.
one and then drop one.
Yeah, so it passes.
I will advance Kyohi.
Put an ammo token on him.
Okay.
This way
I get
around.
one food?
Kyohi's gonna go to here. And then I'm going to throw down a smoke cloud. I'm gonna take a smoke bomb and I'm just gonna throw it down on myself.
Okay.
Snowflake token.
So we'll put the smoke cloud.
Yeah, because the
I
way
feel
it
like I'm
works
playing
is,
Pano again.
if I make a successful attack, I'll
So I'll put the smoke cloud here so I get the benefit
So
from
3
it.
dice.
Was it Pano? Oh, I don't have smoke, do that.
Where can you build your house?
In fact, every other faction in Infinity has smoke, except Pano.
Yeah. They just can get smoke. So put down the smoke cloud there.
So you fence forests.
Okay.
That's, okay, but you don't get the pig and the food. Right, I don't get anything for cover. That's powerful.
Yeah, that's the sort of the trick with this guy is to figure out like.
Oh, I think you have to be adjacent.
How much,
Yeah, I think you have
how
to.
much health do they have?
They have a lot, surprisingly.
6?
2, 4, 6, 7.
7, oh
Just
wow.
a second.
That is a lot.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that when I moved that die. For 8 rice, I'll take 7 wounds all day, every day.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So I'm gonna write it 4, I believe. Alright,
I'm gonna use the ranged attack.
Yep.
so 3 dice.
4 dice.
I know I need a 5.
Actually.
On
So I'm gonna
5.
get 7.
You gotta remember to
Medium
slow
range.
those down with the
I know their modifier, right?
Correct.
2. And then I'll spend another thing and do
Got it?
Yep, so
alright.
clone.
There's not a single either.
Let's see what happens. Gonna activate Mo.
Okay.
He's gonna walk 4. Can I still do a key?
So because I have camouflage and I'm in cover, it's camouflage too. So you have to be within 2 inches of me to
Oh no,
target
I'm not.
with whoever.
Discover?
I'm moving him to here.
Oh yeah, you're fine then.
Can I still do a key feat?
Yeah, you can still do
To
key feats.
check.
Right, so he's
How
so
far
he's gonna make
away?
it to there. Okay.
Okay.
I want to try and see
well-
if I can.
So it depends
keep
on
my.
who it is.
No,
Because a lot
I'm
of
not
these guys
gonna do
will be
that.
covered. Who are
I'm
you
gonna
trying
try
to him with?
obey on this guy
thing?
here.
The witch.
Okay, does it say target by
Uh,
chance?
She's gonna move.
Target enemy model gains 1 control marker.
More than
So
2
because I'm
inches
in
and
cover, you can't control, you can't target me because I'm gaining camouflage right now.
Okay.
So if it was like out in the open or like
Using
here from here, you
camouflage.
could see me because I don't get the cover from the cow because it's not blocking anything.
No,
Then
you would
otherwise
have
it would have been
to
safer if I had a
do
smoke
something
cloud there. I would have been okay because
Yeah.
the camouflage would have protected me.
Okay.
Like you'd have
But because I'm
Yeah.
hiding in the bamboo forest, I get camouflage. So you have to be within 2 inches of me to see me.
Okay. Yeah, so you can move up.
Over to you then.
Alright.
Can she actually do it?
I will move Karatsu up
Move
to
into
here.
this with this.
Okay.
And she's gonna shoot him with ice magic.
Okay.
So I'll be 5s.
So what does this guy have?
That guy has Hotai's coin, and then he's got basically like Wolverine claws, and he kind of beats people up. He can give himself a combo attack.
So on
He
the 3.
causes bleed. And he's just kind of like a big, he's kind of like Scorpion. And then he can kind of make himself better in hand-to-hand, or he can make himself fearful.
Okay.
And give him fear 6.
So
I'll
6.
get the bonus for one attack.
I need
That's
2
3 damage.
Okay. So then 6 damage.
Activate
Double.
Yep.
I'll get him.
Armor Karai.
Which did something.
What you do?
One shot him with an ice magic.
3.
She casted something that doubles damage.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. That's wonderful.
And I left him out in the open stupidly. I should have popped. As soon as you started moving, I should have popped a smoke bomb.
Yeah.
Um,
Is that instant?
No, it's when you're the active player for smoke bombs.
Huh?
That smoke bomb play when active
Oh,
player.
active player. No, you're right.
The only reason why I know is because I'm looking at it.
I should have done it at the end of my turn, I guess.
Alright, my go?
Yep.
Alright.
Exhausted.
I am going to have Kyohi spend an action. I'm going to influence this idol to be facing me.
Yeah.
What is his line of sight? Is it that? Okay, perfect.
I will, I will pray.
I'm trying to keep everyone with their line of sight, like, with their shoulders, basically.
Probably. If I'm doing this right, then
I'll just be down to the die.
I'm gonna get a dog. And I'm gonna get this one, put some fire. And that cost me in snow for next 7 rounds.
Alright.
Trying to deny me wood, I'll tell them that.
And 2, 3, 4.
Alright, villager.
How many wounds does she have?
She, I think, also has 7.
Down to the bridge.
I'll get a room.
I will activate Kuratsu. While he is activating, I'm going to choose to give him Fear 6 and Terror until the end of the activation. Is Mo
activate
immune to
this-
fear or no?
He's
You guys
fearless.
still have activation.
Alright, he is. Alright then, because it's fearless, because that makes no sense, and then I'm just going to give myself melee boost 2 until the end phase.
Okay.
Or end of the activation, I'm sorry.
I just realized he also had Scout that I didn't use.
Yeah, that's alright.
Oh well.
So I advance into here, and we're going to fight it out.
So I have Disguise. What does that do?
What?
I have Disguise 5.
Oh, that's actually really important. So if I want to advance into you, I need to discover you.
Oh, okay.
So like how I have the disguise ability. So how you do disguise check is you take your key statistic ability. So I have 2 dice, and if I roll a 5 on my dice, I reveal you. If not, I can't identify you. And that's it. That's exactly it.
And he's gonna shoot.
So 3, 4. So I do not identify you. So Kusari, Karasu just waits there because he thinks that you're just a normal villager.
Okay.
So part of you has to be sticking out
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
really important to know that one.
Okay.
Because Makoto has basically similar ability.
Okay,
So that's why I can throw the disguise 5 marker on there.
That's the case, then I might as well just move and shoot something else. Correct. So we'll move to here.
Okay. I'm going to activate Kato, and he's going to
I mean, not
influence that.
however you want to do it is fine, but he will have cover from this smoke. You won't have camouflage, but he'll have cover.
Right.
Or wait, well no, actually no, you can't target him at all.
Alright.
Because at the start of your action, he was in camouflage.
Alright.
So you can't target him.
Okay, that's fine. I'll move here.
Give me a farm, please.
Okay.
No.
Oh, this is not looking hard.
You have to do something else too.
That's fine.
What do you mean?
She doesn't do anything else. I'll just cause the spirit doesn't.
So ranged attack,
She does.
5.
But I can't try to go for it, so I'm going to move Yuto to here.
6, 7.
And does she have any range attack, or is she just pretty much she's just key and that's it?
Pretty much key. She's got Fear 6.
Okay, so she can do that.
Terror.
-1, so 5.
Alright.
And Dread, apparently.
1 point of
wow,
damage.
okay. I will go to there, and that will be Yuto's turn, because activation will go to there.
Okay. We'll activate Penangolin,
Okay.
Alright,
Joel's got an extra one.
and she'll
I'm gonna activate him.
drip and slither over this way.
And use Hail of Steel.
Okay.
So we only have 1 key left.
So are you currently obscured by this?
So
Yeah.
first shot
And, or
would be
if I'm not by that, then I'm doing it by that, but I have the camouflage ability.
and that's 2 away with the hidden shuriken.
Over to you.
So 3.
Oh, let's see.
Huh?
Alright, we'll have Yuto go.
An event?
Yuto's going to try to advance into
Which part? Like
Kirio.
different weapons for Hail of Steel?
So I need to, so she's Fear 6 and Dread.
Yep.
Okay. So Fear
rapid
6,
fire,
so I need to make a 6 to try to get to you, and then I think Dread does something else.
I've never had anyone do that.
4 or 5, so I don't pass. So I just kind of hang out there because I'm a little bit intimidated by you. And also then at this point,
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, maybe use a different one.
what's our other
Because
ability?
you can only use his bow for the first
The
one.
instant. What's that do? She has her
With the
second
bow,
ability.
you
What's the second one do?
have short range.
Touch the void.
Oh yeah, that's melee exchange.
So hitting on 3.
Well,
Basically, I can spend key and you can take key if you hit me.
oh,
So
okay.
it'll be 6.
Then I'll just leave it at that for right now.
Short range is 4.
Because I got too scared.
4.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
I'm not sure what I can do with her right now. I guess
So that'll be 7.
I'll activate
So
her.
shuriken.
Yep.
Is this?
It's difficult terrain to go up in there, so
5 on the 2. I think that's probably
1 point.
okay. So he takes.
when you enter in the river, it's difficult terrain. I have light footed, so
Last shot on the 5.
go to the river without an issue.
Well, I'll just back her up a bit.
That'll be 8.
Sounds good. And
She
then I
might
kind
be
of,
vicious, but she's kind of squishy too.
yeah, I know. That's why I was hoping to get her and then see if I could hurt her at least a little bit. Makoto. Makoto can't see much further than 2,
Eat
so.
my dogs.
Oh, what's the angle
Not
do?
going well.
I'm not doing that. Plan B.
Before the end of my
Why not
turn.
try? I could go after the Kurai.
Probably slow down.
Alright, I'm going to have Makoto go. Makoto will elect to drop Disguise, and she's going to try to walk into the Armored Cry. Armored Cry causes fear, I'm guessing?
And he does face it.
Fear 5, yeah.
Okay, fear 5, so I need to get a 5 to advance. 5, 6, 7, I succeed. So she will come through to here, and she's going to engage the Kurai. For her ability, I will have her get model range melee boost 2 until end of activation. And then we will fight. So you're exhausted. So you're down 1 die. And then, so you're throwing 2 dice versus my 3. And then, I don't know, can you spend key or no?
He doesn't have any key right now.
Okay, he doesn't have any. So you're throwing 2 dice then. I will spend 2 key then to give myself an extra die.
Alright, so purple is attack, black is defense.
Okay, for me, black is my attack die and gray is my defense.
5
It's going to be probably stupid, but we're going to try this one.
I'm going to balls out, full attack.
Alright, well, I'm going to do combo attack on 0, and I'm doing 3 attack, 1 defense.
So, what's the combo attack?
So, whatever the success level is, I start with that number, and then I keep going down 2 until I get to 0.
I don't think
Okay, so I can also do a combo attack.
Yeah, so that's what combo attack 1, but you have combo attack 1, so if you want to do combo attack, you have to discard it out.
Once I move
Yeah,
out,
I'll keep
I
that.
don't see me, then that's what I was more worried about.
So 5, so I got 4, 5, 6,
So
and I got on the 2. So because I'm on the 6, so I go 6, 4, 2, and 0, and then we go down that way, and then you will get me on the 3 if you live. So I am 0 on my thing. Do you have armor?
2.
Okay, so my dice are going to be -2, and I started the 6. So I got 6 on the 6, which will go down to a 4. So that'll be 5 points damage to start.
Yeah, it's dead.
Well, does he have tough or anything?
It's got 5 points of damage.
So if he has tough 1, you only take 4.
Okay.
So you're at 4, so you took 4 points right there. Then I go down to the 4. Again, dice -2.
Actually,
2, which will go down to 2. 1 point, so you don't take anything. On the 2, dice minus... might live. On the 2, dice -2. Oh, no, that should get him. It goes down to 8 on the... Or 10 goes down to 8 on the 2, which will be 2 points of damage, which will do 1 because of tough, so I'll take him down.
Okay.
So then he just dies. Or does he have, like, rise or
Go
something?
rise.
Okay, so he's knocked down, so then you'll do the rise test at the end of the turn.
Take away that and then put out a fire alarm.
So I'll just put this prone on here so we remember to let him get up. And then that would be my turn because then I would just put on 0 and I can't do anymore. So that is turn. So now we do the rise. Well, we'll do the rise check here first, real quick.
Yep.
So rise is a size test. I think he's a normal size model, so he should only get 1 die. It's on the back side. Yeah, he's a small.
Small, yep.
So he gets 1 die, and then what's the rise number?
It's 4.
Okay, so you take 1d6, and if you roll a 4, 5, or 6, you stand back up at full health. 5, so you rise, basically. So you'll stand back, or so you live, so you're still prone, so you're still knocked down. But you basically have full hit points now.
Okay. So do I have to use an action to stand up then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then that'll stay to there. We each score 2 scenario points because we're by the idols here, which will be good because I think next turn is a scoring turn if I remember right.
Okay.
So that's turn 2, so we'll be back in just 1 moment here. All right, and we are back for turn 3. I won tactical roll, barely. So for my skirmish mission ability, I'm going to give Yuto the disguise marker to try to help save himself. So that is done.
One shot's going
Then
in.
I am going to... Don't know what I'm going to do exactly.
So it'll be on...
I am going to...
4s for short range.
Alright, well, I'm the active player, actually. I'm going to throw down a smoke bomb here on Yuto to hide him. That way nobody can try to do horrible stuff. So he'll do that while I'm active, so I'll remember to do that and protect himself.
7.
And then I'm going to have Makoto actually go. And Makoto's going to try to discover your assassin. Disguise 5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Next shot will be
6, 7,
on
I disguise. So she loses her disguise marker, so I reveal her for who she is. Because you're prone, you don't produce a zone of control. So I'm going to surprise you, because I would have gotten you in the back from where you were. I'm going to jump you. And the only reason I can do this or move that way is because I have Cloud Walk.
Okay. What does elusive do?
Elusive. Let's actually pause and take a look at that. Okay, and upon further review, the consensus is there was a mid sprint possibly, so we're just going to treat it as evasive. So evasive, when you move, you do not, you ignore zones of control basically. So Mo will face me, because I did surprise, so because you are surprised, you are down 1 die, and you cannot use key to boost abilities. You cannot use key at any point to boost your keys.
Okay.
For Makoto's ability, I will have her be able to gain melee boosted
Activate
speed.
at the same time, or do you have to take the same action?
Right, so I'm at 1 die.
Yep, you're at 1 die. I'm at 3 dice, so I'm going to spend 2 to boost myself 1.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. So you got me on surprise.
Alright, we're good. I'm going to go 3 and 1 because I just didn't trust it. I will do combo attack on 0.
This is going to be poison.
Alright, so I'm just on 2 dice.
Oh, okay, so you got a poison. So you cause poison. So you cause 2 poison 1. So if you wound me, so that would be if you wound me, I would take 2 poison 1 markers.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you got a 1, and then I got 5, 6, 7. So I'll get you on the 7, the 5, the 3, and the 1. And then I'm also assassin, so because I surprised you, I treat the first attack where I get to roll 3d6 to get the highest 2.
Okay.
So starting on the 7, do they have armor?
No.
Okay, so dice even on the 7. So that'll be a 10 on the 7. That'll be 8 points of damage.
He's dead.
Okay. So Mo got surprised right there and just
Wow.
was discovered. It's okay, this is the first time it's ever happened. Usually when Makoto tries to do stuff like that, it's like, huh, this is cute, and then he just dies.
So dice plus 2 on this?
Alright, so that is Makoto's turn.
Yep.
And I think that's where I'll do that one right now, so it should go.
Okay.
He's got charging bonus fearless.
There we go.
5 on 7,
8. 3 points.
Okay. You can live with that.
I will activate Kato to influence the
Idle. Okay. That's actually another good
Evasive's
one.
where
If
you
you
can
ever
just walk
like
out of
like
base,
old
right?
like Superman or Ultraman
She's
Tiga.
gonna be evasive.
Like if you ever like those ones, SSS Gridman, really good.
awesome.
I don't know why I'm talking about anime now. It's because of my ringtone. That's why. Let's see here.
Yeah, I think that was gonna last long.
I will have Kyohi go, and Kyohi is going to. I'm actually going to use the Jiko berries.
Okay.
What these allow me to do is I can give myself 1 poison, or they're getting poison 1/3 until the end phase. So that means every time I hit you, you're getting poison 3 marker on you.
Okay.
So Kyohi will do that, and I'm going to then spend 2 ki, and I'm going to use Hail of Steel for 2, which gives me Rapid Fire 3 with my knives. So I'm going to. I'm gonna put. He'll get cover from that.
I can't.
And then they're out in the
Undisguised.
open. I'm going to
Oh, is he a one
throw
model?
2 knives
Oh, so you
into here, and I'm
can't
gonna throw 1 knife up. Throw 1 knife
Oh,
up
I
there.
can just walk in.
So you're within 3 there, and then they're within 5. So you'll get cover for the bridge.
Now I have a decision.
Okay, because she has Fear 6 of Terror. Is that still...
It's the cry.
Oh,
Not
sorry.
tiny.
Yeah,
And I'm throwing knives. I don't believe fear checks count for when you're throwing a knife.
Okay.
So I will start with my first knife throw on the penguin. So I did not move. So target number is going to be 4.
Position him this way.
Does the pale England have
don't know that
range
it
defense or
makes
anything like that?
No.
Okay, so target number 4 on 3 dice. 4, 5. So I don't get down to 1.
Yeah, I have no more.
On the 1, does it have armor?
No. She has dodge.
Okay, that's
you're
only
out of
for
action.
hand-to-hand. That would
Oh,
let me.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll turn the.
So on the 1, dice even. 9. That'll be 2 points of damage, and you'll take a beautiful poison 3 marker.
Yeah, see your marker pen.
That's what I just dropped. I don't know where it went. I will find it momentarily.
He's already taken a shot,
Alright,
so he'll be on
second knife
5.
shot.
Took 2 points.
Yep, 2 points and then the poison. Second knife shot, we'll put on the flaying
short
one.
range fire.
So because I have fired now one, target number goes up to 5.
So 6, so on the 1.
3, 4, 5, so I'll get down to 0. Dice even on the 0.
So
8,
6 on the
which
1.
is nothing. And then the last knife that goes up on that guy. So medium range, target number 5. I shot 6.
You can take multiple.
7, 8 because you
not- he does
have
poison.
cover from the blade.
No, it's just poison one
cover.
Yeah, no, well,
So need target number 8,
yes,
so probably not going to hit you.
that is, I used the berry on
Oh,
him
so close.
earlier.
5, 6, 7.
I wanted to make sure that wasn't still.
So
No,
that
it's just
is Kyohi's turn.
Yeah, just, I put it on him to flank for damage.
Alright, I'm up.
And then,
Nico is
he'll take a shot, short range,
So was that him?
Yeah, that was him, sorry.
You don't have
This thing here right now.
uh,
And I'm also going to throw down a smoke bomb, actually, real quick before I forget. To protect myself.
so
Son of a
7.
Throw that smoke cloud down right here.
You obviously knew what I was going to do.
I had an idea that you're probably going to try to come after me, so I'd just rather just be safe than sorry. As I've learned in my previous games now, it's 1 point for these smoke bombs, just use them and protect yourself. And then, oh, there's the marker if you need
Oh,
it.
thanks.
So tie.
Okay.
Yep, and a +2.
That's turn, that's turn.
Combo.
So I,
11.
I'm going to activate him.
Okay, and he'll
so I
stand
have
up.
1. You take a poison damage, and then
Karai will, heavy Karai will stand up. Oh, let's take a look here.
Yeah. So I'm up.
I am going
I
to.
will pray. Yep.
Now that would just be foolish, but I guess foolishness is being grateful upon me. I am going. Actually, no, we don't have that yet. Actually, we'll just have Makoto go. Makoto will turn and try to engage the Karai again. Fear 5. 4, 5. It's cast. So walk into the Karai.
so he has a reload.
Return to face.
Okay. Now
For my ability, I will take boosted 2. And then we go from there. So I'm at 3 dice and you're at 3 dice.
I'm at 3 dice, and if I do combo attack, is that losing a dice to gain something else? What
It's
is
you.
that?
So whatever your die pool is, you subtract 1 die
Yeah.
from whatever eligible dice you would roll, and then you get that ability.
Okay.
If it's combo attack 1.
Yeah.
So I have combo attack 0, so it doesn't cost me any dice to do that. For you, because it's combo attack 1, you have to sacrifice 1 die to get access to that ability.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
And he will hail
I am going to spend 2 kilo to give myself an extra die.
He's on the mid.
I'll be in the back. You'll be in the back.
Yep. So he'll be on,
Karma.
for the first time.
Meant to be that dirty dice rolling.
Yes, I'm going to go broke. Roll an attack.
I'm going to go combo attack, and I'm doing 2 in attack and 2 in defense.
I guess I've got to
I rolled very well in defense. I got 6, 7 in defense. You got 5, 6, 7. So you'll get on the 0 twice. I did get you on the 5 though, so I'll get you on the 5, the 3, and the 1. So we'll start with the 5. Dice minus 2 on the 5.
And 5s now.
So 11 goes down to 9 on the 5. That'll be 6 points of damage. 5 because you have touch.
Down.
So that'll take you down then again. So then you'll do your rise test. I think I was doing. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. I was doing rising correctly. So when you go down, that's when you make the rise test.
Okay.
So you'll make the rise test now. So rise number 4. And he stays down this time.
So is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead. This time he stays down.
Just enough. That is a nasty little lady right there.
She is if you don't put enough defense. If you don't do anything with defense, that's what I've noticed. And that's my turn, so it's your go. Oh, and I forgot to do that. Damn it, I forgot. Sorry.
You guys there?
No, he's getting a sacrifice.
Yeah.
All right. 6, 7. And read my sheet back.
Alright, she's gonna spend
More event cards next time.
Alright, so
she's gonna spend 2 on distraction.
Okay.
Another thing is.
Hey, no, 7s.
Rio's 4 or 5.
1 die.
Oh, 3.
Okay.
4.
So is turning in place considered?
What's this here?
We're gonna try it again.
Terror?
And I can't do it.
Terror is always considered.
No, is
Oh,
just turning in place, is that considered a movement?
Turning and placing, like are you moving?
Just turning around.
Oh yeah, if you turn around, that's considered. If you change your facing.
Goes to the active player, right?
Yeah, because we rolled the same amount of dice.
And you can engage her if you want, because right now she's exhausted.
I'm up to.
So I'm minus 1 die for any attacks that you go up against me.
But to turn around, that
And
costs
then
me.
he'll act.
Well, you can move though still.
Oh, okay.
You can still move. Like if you're changing your facing, if you're gonna run or charge, then
Yeah,
facing
but
matters
so
first. But if you're just turning so that way you can walk into me and attack me,
You have a
then
window to do
you are fine.
activations.
And I'm guessing that thing causes terror, doesn't it, or fear?
She has fear 6.
Alright, so I gotta make a fear check, otherwise
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I
terrifying.
didn't know if it was active or like
It is
she
a
had
fear
to
6 roll.
activating.
No,
4 or
it's,
5, I fail. So this will be good for you. So I am now going to the frightened state. Because I am in the frightened state
I'm
now,
on
I am minus 1 die additional
buy
to
another,
whatever as a penalty.
So,
Okay.
So I was down 1 die already because I was exhausted, and now I'm down another die because I'm frightened by it. So I'm only throwing 1 die.
Okay.
5.
And then you, I believe, have all 3 dice with that problem.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so she's going to be on 3 dice.
The game ends 1-0.
3 dice. I'm going to
Future
spend
reference, it's no
3
fun.
to get an extra die.
Okay, so you're throwing 4 dice?
Gameplay,
4 dice.
but like in a tournament, don't do that.
No, I know. You drag it out. Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Greg's, yeah.
Oh, he's now a 5.
Because yeah, we didn't even have. I mean, I have
Okay.
1 chance. If you didn't
3 attack, 1
kill
defense.
that,
Science of defense on
this
0.
guy-
I'm trying to defend myself.
I would have been able
This
to
is grapple attack?
attempt to turn this,
Grapple
get
attack would
him
be if you
here,
attack
attempt
me,
to
then
turn
you
that,
don't do any damage, but you
and
hold
pray
it.
Oh, okay, then never mind. Never mind.
all your activations.
So I got 4 my defense, you are at 4, 5, 6, so you'll win and get me on the 2.
I'm just making sure because I like to tell people that.
So
like,
on the 2,
Adepticon.
I do have armor 1 on
I did that
her,
to someone who
Yes, now I'm durable. So
and you,
he was utterly destroying me.
it should be
but
on your
I
claws right there.
victory point.
So you are 0, so whatever your dice are, subtract 1 from the final result of that round.
Play normal, play normal.
So on the 2, dice minus 1.
All attack, all attack.
So 6 goes down to 5 on the 2,
Well, he
which
forgot
that
1
will
point of
I kept
damage.
rolling defense on.
Oh my god.
Poison. And it was
something.
poison to kill him in the end phase.
Alright, I go.
So I just let him keep going.
Yeah.
And he just kept wiping.
Wait, did that burn that one as well then?
No, it only burns 1. When you move, you can move and engage them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, definitely not something you want to do.
Kuratsu is going to advance to here.
That just sounds miserable.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna run away.
I'm like, the game's over, let's just call it. And he's like, no, let's play it out. I want to see what happens. I'm like, One model to your 8 silver.
Wow, okay, no, I'm not playing Silver Moon, I'm playing a much more honorable clan, Ninjas.
I honestly thought I was in trouble when I lost my 2 big hitters right off the...
My dice. Well, I can't blame my dice on this one. I had a couple misplays and just I couldn't do anything with your cover.
Yeah. I mean that blizzard slowed the game down.
Yeah, I'm learning that with his Cult of Yurei fog. I mean, not being able to run is really kind of horrible.
Yeah.
For the ninjas, like, oh, okay.
But yeah, once I was bringing Hail of Steel to bear, I mean, it just turned into a... But I mean, when you took Kitsumi out, I was like, oh, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. That one, I mean, he should have been able to take at least one ninja down before going. Yeah. He did nothing. He swung his club and then died.
Well, so he swung his club at Kohei.
Okay.
He sidestepped the fence successfully, and then just opened up behind him with the berry.
And then I will attack.
But it was still on armor 4, so it's like, it's hard, I don't know how all 3 got through, but...
Well, you were hitting me. You only needed like 2.
Yeah.
Activates the Karai villager.
Shop a little bit. Tell these guys this is getting
I'm going to clean this up, and then I'm going to probably do the same.
Alright.
I was just going to leave it out in case someone else
Roll the dice on the floor.
Oh, let's see. I'm going to influence this idol for 1.
So on the 1, 2, 3.
That's pretty much what happened here. I attacked that Kurai and I almost thought she was going to die.
He put his only die in attack, so he had me on the 6. And she just went, bloop.
There's just like no...
Nothing left.
Alright, she moves up to there?
Yep.
Alright. Da-da-da-da-da.
Alright, then Tembatsu goes.
Nope.
Sneaky ass ninjas will let smoke, man.
For real. Hyohi is going to influence the idol here.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try.
I'm try to take her out. Okay. Again, I'm down 2 dice. 1 because I'm exhausted. 1 because I'm in the frightened state. So only throwing 1 die.
So what happens at the end of this turn?
So at the end of that turn, that poison 3 marker will affect you, and you take 3 points damage.
Myself an extra die again.
Let me see. Decisions.
Three attack, 1 defense.
Exploration, 4th layer.
Alright, screw it. I'm going to spend the last of my key to get an extra.
Extra die? Okay.
Defense on the 5.
Yeah, on my attack on 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're on 3.
So I'm on the 3.
Oh, yeah.
Just do 1 in defense, because that's all I get. Sidestep defense on 0 from 0. Oh, 2.
7.
So you got 7 on, and then
5, 6 on the attack.
So you give me on the 4, because I got 2 in defense. So on the 2, I'm sorry, on the 4, dice minus 1. I'm gonna feel this one
Let's
probably.
make this count.
Oh,
for God's sake.
On the 2, I still do take a point of damage, but getting 3 right there and the minus 1 is putting you on the 2. Yeah, I should be feeling that one right there.
9.
Alright, so I am very fortunate right now.
On the 3. 9 plus
Son of a-
2.
Let's take a look here. I am going to have Yuto go.
You get 3 damage already.
Yuto, what are you gonna do, bro?
Fighting Kazu and...
I didn't even know if I hit it.
Alright. Yuto is going to give himself the Hidekisari for his ability for this turn. And then Yuto is going to advance through here. Trying to stay in the fog so that way he doesn't get Psychic Blast by that one. And I'm going to try to use the Kusari on your Puppet Master.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
So with the hidden Kusari, it's range 3, so I'm always hitting at medium range. It is lightweight, so I don't suffer moving bonus. So I need target number 5 to hit you, and I'm going to use sweep attack with it. If I hit you with the sweep attack, you're prone. 6, 7, 8, so that'll hit. So I pull the chain of the Kusari, and you're swept off your feet. Also, because of this, I have to drop the disguise
They're
status.
sort of balanced out.
And it's your turn.
You know.
Well, I guess I'll use that to get up.
Okay.
Because I'm sure what you wanted me to do.
Yep, pretty much. Well, either that or just kind of stay there and let me hit you on the ground. That was kind of, those are the only two options I had.
Oh, I think it's quite.
You know what? I'm just gonna have Yuto and his greatest hits do the same thing. I'll put the hit Kusari on his profile card again, and I'm just gonna throw the Kusari again into sweep attack. Because I did shoot though this turn, target number goes up to 3.
All once.
3, 4, 5, so I missed you.
Close enough.
Play him on here.
So that's all Yuto does.
Ah, crap. Dibby.
Hey Hoagie, guess what? I have an event that gives me another hit Kusari.
Oh, look at that. Activate her.
Okay.
She's gonna. Want to kind of support. That's a soulless model, so it can't influence this, right?
What's up? No, soulless you can influence if you have like a loop or a loaf or something like that. Then you can't influence, or if there's like or if you're insignificant. Being soulless doesn't prevent you from influencing.
Oh, okay.
But you do have to be starting in base to base to activate the influence ability.
Well, I'm not going to get the points. So.
Well, I screwed up how the victory points work. It's for the idols, so we don't actually accumulate the victory points. That was my bad. I forgot how the scenario scored. So right now, though, I am leading because I do have 2 objectives tier 1.
Yeah.
The only problem with the 3D smoke clouds is you
Can't put it in.
Yep.
Yeah, I realized that myself, but it's like, you know what, I mean, most of the times I'm putting stuff anyways out there where it's like, whatever. Okay, so it goes to there. You can activate the rest of your people because I'm out of models to activate.
Oh, okay.
And I'm using my password.
Let's see.
I know he does.
What?
He would snooker.
As much as she enjoyed standing looking around on the bridge.
She's gonna walk down and mess up my one dude. There, yeah. She totally gonna mess up.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
She's standing at the bottom. There we go.
Yeah.
We know where she is.
Okay, yeah, and you're within 2, so you can pretty much blast me away to infinity, to oblivion.
You upset me.
Because the camouflage is within 2, so once you're within 2 inches of me, which I believe you are,
Yep.
yeah, you can see me, and you can psychic warp my mind into next week.
Yeah, so I'm going to blow 3.
Okay. Try to psychic void me.
I'm going to look into the void.
Okay. So it's post key
I was
test.
gonna say.
Yep.
Also, I realized this. I didn't realize this last time. I do have resistance 1, so whatever my die roll is, I'll add +1 to it.
Okay.
Also, make sure you're throwing 3 dice because you have key 3 on him or on her.
Oh.
I'm not sold on the worms.
3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. So you win. So strike me on the 4 again. Worms, yeah.
I mean, just
like
as for just for activation.
Yep, on the 4, dice even. Sorry, guys.
I just couldn't get him to do any work.
6 on the 4. 4 points. You.
Finally.
Ugh. I knew I should have tried just. I should have just sucked it up and attacked. Sorry. That's my fault. All right. Well, there goes Yuto. All right. So that is turn. So we go into end phase abilities. I try to beat your frightened, so I need to roll 6. If I defeat it, I am no longer frightened. If not, I still keep the marker.
Okay.
I'm still keeping that marker. And then your Penangolin's taking 3 points of damage.
Okay, so you can have your
I don't
thing
know how many
back.
things she has left.
1 left.
Okay.
Dink, dink.
All right, and so that will be turn. So we'll be back in just a moment for turn 4.
Turn 4.
Alright, we are back for turn 4 because Yuto is no longer with us. Alright, Pete. Hoagie won tactical roll. So, Hoagie, you going first or second?
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Let's see.
You know, once I kind of got the hang of it, it's gonna be doing some work.
Oh, actually, I'm going to also do this as well. I'm going to, in the starting phase, I'm going to use lockdown. So, this scenario objective right here, neither player can score off of it this turn.
Okay.
Alright, well, so
So,
I'll take it.
Is this a scoring turn?
Yeah. That's the only reason why I'm doing it now. Is
I paid
lockdown.
9 without the pay.
It cost me 5 rice to do that, though.
I am going to, my Penangalan wants to have another go at this
Photo? Okay.
this one down here because she's doing my head in.
Yeah, still -1 die because I am fearful of you.
That's it. I got some more things.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy an extra die.
Okay.
What am I gonna do?
Alright. Sidestep defense 0. 5.
So we've got 6, 7 on the attack and
Don't worry about the defense. So you got me on the 2 because you got 7. So I don't sidestep defense you and you just keep on trying to suck blood out of my head.
All right, come on, let's get.
Dice -1 on the 2. Ooh, there we go. So 8 goes down to 7 on the 2. That's going to be 2 points of damage.
Man, just like chipping away.
I mean, sometimes that's all you got to do.
Boy.
Chip away. Alright. My go.
That did not go how I planned it, or how I wanted it to.
Sometimes it happens that way. Kyohi is going to advance over into the smoke cloud here.
From center. Oh, the one did the.
Go to here, so that way I'm just far enough out of there, so that way you don't see me right away. You can't engage me right away.
Oh, okay, there it is.
So he'll go to there. And he's going to spend 2 ki, and he's going to do Hail of Steel on your zombie villager child woman with the giant mallet.
Okay.
I am 3 inches out, so just far enough out to be at short range. So target number is 4. So target number 4. And Hail of Steel will be represented by 3. Ooh, that was a good one. 6, 7, 8. So I'll get you on the 4.
Okay.
Tough. Okay, so that means whatever I roll will be 1 less damage point, but no armor, correct?
No armor.
Okay, so dice even on the 4.
What did you say?
Ooh.
10 on the 4.
Okay.
That will be 5 points of damage. -1 will be 4.
Oh wow, she's just standing still.
Okay, so she's just standing. So she'll be standing. She does also get a poison 1 marker because I do happen to have poison weapons. But yeah, so that's going to ignore it. Second shot on you will be +1 to hit, so I'm needing a target number of 5 now.
Okay.
All he has to do is get a nominal 1, probably not as big
4, 5, so I'll get you on the 0. Dice even.
Every time a bounty model is removed from play,
Nope, nothing. And third shot, again, target number 5.
I also get 6 cents on turn 1.
5, 6, so I'll get you on the 1.
Blizzard, that means the first turn.
On the 1, dice even.
Covered in slow.
Oh,
Hasty Bear, I can
No.
Nada.
nothing. So she is all good until ignore that poison because
Wave your mallet.
regardless of its
she ignores the poison because of because you have tough.
Yeah, so he has like
Alright, so it's your move.
Nico has, he gets sweep attack, and the sweep attack knocks you out, knocks you out.
The front of it's on the camera.
Full damage, 2.5. This guy has ice totem, so he's gonna start
Curio.
with 2 key tokens.
Man, she loves this bridge.
I know. She's like, who else can I kill?
No, I have a pretty.
Who else can I stare lovingly at?
Who else can I stare into the void of emptiness?
And we'll play the same scenario.
I remember it's locked down.
Sounds good.
Alright, oh, let's see.
As far as goes, Hoagie and
You know what? We're gonna have Makoto. Makoto's gonna attack the penguin.
Yeah, basically the killer, tireless.
Oh, the penguin's out of key, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give myself key boost at 2 for this activation. So I will boost myself for 2 to give myself an extra die. And you're throwing 3 dice, I'm throwing 3 dice.
What, sorry?
You're throwing 3 dice, I'm throwing 3 dice. 3 dice because I'm frightened, I have to be defensive, so more dice will have to go into defense versus attack. So that's great for knowledge.
I think they should change that.
All ninjas have steadfast.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to. Well, I attack first and then I defense. So I'm going to sidestep defense 0 on you. Alright, well, block that. And actually, I don't get the sidestep because I failed on my defense roll. So that's all that happens. I was trying to get away from you, but I failed. I even failed on that. So that's Makoto's activation.
Well, there's a nice little farm.
And I'll be running.
Look at her, she's just strolling on the bridge.
Yeah, right.
I will have a picture. Sure.
Ooh, I'm dead.
Whoa! What the hell are you doing?
Oh, that's good. So I'm gonna go buy all my stuff now.
Who will buy your stuff?
I have that pistol, I'm gonna have to kill someone.
Alright, would you like me to deploy first?
Oh, sure.
Take more food for these donkeys.
It's gonna take him forever to get anywhere. Let's see.
And then give me the paper.
So I can. She can influence these, right?
She's not in base.
No, I mean, but if I.
But yeah, if she gets into base, yeah, she could influence to change it to neutral. So she'll advance to there.
Well, yeah, you got. So she has to move in, and then on the next action.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Sorry.
You're doing it right.
Alright, Kyohi's like, oh, like, hell, I'm gonna let that happen. So Kyohi's gonna try to advance in. I'm guessing that thing causes fear, right?
Probably, yeah, fear 5.
Alright, I was hoping.
Is it awesome? Yes.
Alright, dang, it's resistant, so it doesn't help me with that. So, fear 5.
Look at that.
It's okay, she should be dead. I rolled snake eyes, trying to stab it. Alright. Kyohi advances in to defend the idol.
On the 7, I had success level 7, I rolled 3 1s.
Oh my god.
Luckily, I still did damage.
Alright, so Kyohi fights to defeat the undead Kurai. She doesn't have any key, does she? That she uses
No,
this
she does not.
Alright.
I got 2 pass tokens.
And how many dice she's throwing? 2?
2.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna boost myself for 3 because I want to try to at least knock her out.
It's not gonna be hard, she's only got 1 left.
I know, but yeah. Alright.
Wait a minute.
Well, I'm going all defense on this one.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack 1 defense.
Still 5.
I got 6, 7, 8. So you're down to 3.
Okay.
On the 3, dice plus 1.
Okay.
8 goes to 9 on the 3.
4 points.
4 points, so 3, so that'll take her down. And another poison 1 marker. Does she have rise also?
She does, yes.
What's her rise? 4. Okay.
Is she called? Yes.
Oh, she goes down.
Second one.
No, his first cry, his armor cry stood back up. Okay, she was
Yeah, I'm not helping. She's quiet now.
Oh, you don't have the witches because you're playing
Yeah, get Garrison of the Dam. So he runs.
Here we go.
Alright.
oh, sorry, one other. Yeah, and your
I forgot to put that disguise marker up. Sorry.
one of, I can put a
Sky marker.
in the start phase each turn.
Okay. Which means I
Guess who's
can't.
gonna bat her loving eyes at you?
No, not yet.
Yep.
I'm about to get looked into the void on Shogi.
Alright, you're
That's how Yuto died. Looked straight into that void twice. Alright, bring it. I also have resist 1 on him as well, so that makes me feel slightly better.
So it's
It's an opposed key test. If you win, you hit me on the 4.
I'll pass that.
Remember 3 dice. It's 12 keys. That's the big thing. Is yeah, that's 3 dice for that.
so these guys will
Let's see. I got 3, 4, 5. You're at 3, 4, 5. You win because you have more dice than me.
okay.
So, so hit me on the 4. Alright. Staring into that boy nice and deeply.
You want me to roll 2 1s on this?
Yeah, I just watched you roll a 10 on that. On the 4, 10, that's 5 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm really blown. And I'm really hurt right now.
Good. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
That make you feel bad?
I'll pass again.
Oh no. Alright.
I ran 5 over there, but
Yeah, that's actually kind of what's about to happen here. I'm going to activate the ability Shadow Moves. I can replace 2 friendly ninjas with each other. So Kyohi's gonna go over there and Kuratsu's going over to there.
3 beers in? No, not a chance.
And then Kuratsu is going to advance, so he'll get 2 to there. And then he's only going to get 2 up the bridge. And that's what he'll do. Your turn.
Woo, Bears are already losing.
sorry, I need to.
Okay.
So you can move through it.
Damn you! That was exactly my plan.
Oh, I can't run, can I?
Is that your finally your third kid?
Yeah. Now I gotta plant those. I gotta plant these.
Let's move forward.
Yep.
Don't want to do it when you lose it.
Oh, the Bears. These guys go.
Bear run really fast. Except Bear's defense. Bear's defense sucks.
I am going to.
Actually, I don't know how Bear's defense is.
I'm going to spend.
Does that disappear at the end of the turn?
No, that stays there the whole game.
Okay.
I think
That's a trade.
40.
Testing.
And crafting a marionette.
Oh god. What's
Yeah,
that?
he will go here.
Should I fear this little puppet? I feel like I should.
he looks awesome. He looks fantastic.
Hey, 2 rupees. When you place your
So basically, I want to bring this into play, but it's when this model is the activating model and in base to base with an enemy model, before any melee exchange, Kato make an opposed key test against the enemy model. If I'm successful, I place a number of control markers on the target's profile equal to what I've just spent on the key tokens.
Oh, okay.
And then once I do that, I remove the marionette.
Okay, so it's super. So because you put 4 on there. Once you remove him, if you win an opposed key test, I get 4 control markers.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay, that's scary. That's super scary.
And
Is that like a simple or complex for him to do?
That's a key feat.
Okay, but is it an instant? Is it an S? Is it an I?
Oh, sorry, that is X, S, and then an SP.
Okay, so it's S, so that means that it's a simple action, so he'll lose an activation token to do that.
I should have put it under you.
They should give you the option. That's
I didn't even think about it. I'm so used to
my turn.
like natural reflexes.
Kuratsu is going to activate. I'm going to have Model gains Fear 6 and Terror until the end of the activation. So because we match up on Fear, I don't have to make Fear
Hey,
test
you
too.
didn't come to my
So you
wedding.
negate that.
And, yep. Because we're both equally scary. You're an undead witch that makes me see the undead void, and I'm Wolverine.
Okay.
No, that was the that was the 4th that
Yes.
was wedding.
That is correct.
Okay, so
I am going to touch the void.
Remember getting an invitation.
okay, what's that do?
I'm going to burn 3 cube and use touch the void. When this model is successfully attacked in a melee exchange, before the damage roll, spend 3 X key tokens, which is what I just, which I can't exceed. For each key token spent, prevent 1 wound. For each wound prevented, the model making the attack suffers 1 wound, ignoring tough.
Okay, so I suffer. Okay, so whatever you do. So basically, whatever wounds I do to you, I'll take back in damage, up to 3.
Yeah.
So if I do like 4 or 5, though, like you're gonna take the excess.
Yes.
Is what I'm understanding. Okay.
So,
How many dice do you have?
1.
Oh, okay, I get 4. Yeah. That's going to be really... Wow, that ability's pretty nasty. Especially...
It sounds nasty, but it'll probably go
but I mean,
first.
like, it means I got to hit really high, but if I'm hitting up that high on there, I mean, it's going to be whatever. So I'm going to go all 4 in attack because I want to pick you out.
Whopping 2 on that.
Oh, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8, and I'm doing combo. Sorry, I should have called that. Combo 0, combo strike 0. So on the 8, all the way down. So starting on the 8, dice even.
Okay.
Oh my god. 11. 11 on the 8. That's 10 points of damage. So I'm going to take 3 of those, and then you'll take the remaining 7 to go through that, right?
Okay.
Is that how I'm understanding it?
She's dead.
So I lose a die.
So,
You lose a die.
for the damage roll, spend X key tokens, which I did. X may not be greater than 3. For each key token spent, prevent 1 wound. So 7 went through of the 10.
Yeah.
For each wound prevented, which was 3, you get 3 wounds. Okay.
Okay, so I take 3 wound tokens, and then you take the other 7.
Yep.
I have armor.
Wow, that ability is like nasty.
So I will just defend.
Because, I mean, you just took them down to half without doing anything.
Well, except dying.
We're in turn 4.
I got a ways to go except Jason deleted dudes.
No, so
We got the chick.
Yeah.
Well, he did his, like, phantom touch thing, so I did, like, a bunch of damage, but I still took, like, 3 points. I'm out of dudes, so you got 4 people to go.
Okay. So,
I changed my list so it's not decked against you.
Yeah, you grabbed it right before I was
Jump
done.
in the neck decker.
I just played against. I just played against Minimoto.
so with the marionette in play, does that get 2 activations as well?
When it comes in, I double check though with this. Let's double check the summoning because I don't think they start when they summon it. Okay, just double checking, and so when you do get summoned in for the marionette, it is exhausted.
Okay.
So only your puppet master can go.
Yep. Worship is a complex action, isn't it? 'Cause that's 2.
Yeah, 2 is for a complex action, so he can just wait if he wants, or the Penangalin's out of key or out of activations because Makoto attacked it.
Oh, that's right.
Unless it has tireless, which would be awesome.
So I guess he'll just
Wait.
Yep.
Okay. So because you wait, so now end of turn 4 we score. I control 2 idols to Hoagie's 1 that's also locked down. So I will get the victory objective, victory point for this round. And then I just have to make a fear check again on Makoto because she's still afraid.
Your turn.
She's not afraid anymore. She got over her fear of
Need a hand?
got unafraid of the Japanese vampire that rips out your head and inserts its spine into your spine. So that is turn. So we'll be back here for round 5.
Geller said something about trying.
Alright, turn 5. Hoagie totally destroyed me on tactical rules, so he's going first.
Jason does that to me all the
If you look at the base sizes, I thought, it doesn't say anything, but I thought the base sizes mattered when it came to that stuff.
I gotta do this. I can't, in all consciousness, like,
Not do it?
not do it. So I'm activating Penangalin,
Okay.
and she's determined to take those last.
Oh, try to take out Makoto?
Yeah.
Makoto attacks back valiantly.
And I am gonna spend to get.
It costs 3 key to boost your ability.
Oh, that's right. Shit. Then never mind. Yeah. Okay. So we're on 3 dice. Alright.
Sidestep defense 0.
I got 6.
I got 10. I got 4 or 5. So you give me on the 2. On the 2, dice minus 1. 8 goes down to 7. On the 2, 2 points, that takes her out.
And the crowd goes wild.
Oh, Makoto. Good try, though.
If I threw him.
And to avenge you is Kyoki, who's just going to do Hail of Steel. Oh my gosh, I saw my friend go down. Die, monster! Probably not the smartest idea, but we're going for it anyways. You're within 3 inches. So target number 4.
Am I able to pull a key feat out of my butt on this?
Is it an eye?
I can do hypnotic gaze.
Is it instant or is it's simple? It's a simple, so you have to take an action.
Oh, okay.
So target number 4, 6, 5, 6, gets down to 2. Dice even on the 7 on the 2, 2 points.
So do you want the die tray back? That's what you got.
Alright, so that's Kyohi's turn.
Okay. Wow. Alright, let's see. So we're going to activate Little Sam.
Contacted is equal in size, the model stops at the point at which the base of the model becomes prone.
And then
Model contacted is a larger size.
3 inches.
Moving model stops at the point at which if the entered base becomes prone. If the
How many wounds
model
does that
contact
have?
is a smaller size, the moving model continues its movement and pushes the model
I don't think it.
Oh, okay, so 5.
point of contact. A distance that would enable the moving model to continue.
Actually, the max is only 4 on it, so you can only carry 4 key on it.
Models become prone at this.
It's okay, just give yourself a key back on your whistleblower. On this guy, just give him a key back because you would have used 1 less key because then your spirit whistle would have given you back. So he'll be at 8 key. Kato will be at 8 key. Because that's how it would work out. Alright. I am going.
Yeah, sure, they do a lot for money. Unblasted Ashigar.
Alright, this is gonna be kind of fun.
Wow. Is this still here?
What? Yeah, it's a permanent thing. It's just a smoke field.
Okay.
Gonna hang out there. I'm going to use Herbal Remedy. I'm going to use.
I can tell by the paint.
So when I use Herbal Remedy, I can choose a state effect other than reload 1. When your model gains immune to that chosen state until the end phase. I'm choosing immune to control.
Okay.
So that way I don't get controlled by your puppet.
You go first.
So,
So that makes me feel slightly better.
So we all have just 1? Yep.
And then
and everyone's
I'm gonna walk into your dude who now I no longer fear for being
I don't know what encumbered is.
slow means
mind controlled.
Well, I can't run anyway.
Or actually, well, I gotta attack it anyways. Because I can't go any further because I can't get through there. So, is that when your effect would go off then?
unless you're the bear.
Is it light-footed?
Yeah, I'm supposed to.
So it's before the melee exchange. We would do the opposed key test,
Yeah.
and then you would get the and then it would sacrifice him to do that. So we'll still do the opposed key test because I still.
I'll pass.
So I'm going against.
So he gets 3 dice. The marionette because it says it's Kato's, right?
It's what?
It uses Kato's.
Yeah.
So you get 3 dice. Oh wow. So I have a very strong mind and I didn't even need that part, but I defeat you. So then does the marionette disappear then?
Yeah.
Okay, so well I guess I didn't need to be mind control, but I'll take it. So that's where Karatsu stands for his thing.
Bet you have.
Alright, well I guess I didn't really need that, but hey, it works out.
I'll pass again.
Alright.
Let's see.
Fire counter.
I like to call Lord Cheats a lot.
Oh, and he gives this guy whatever.
Fiery stuff and all that shit.
That's his base move.
Yeah, the fire commie's fast, dude.
Super cheaty.
Well, I will.
Summon another one.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So this time, if you want to have it before, you gotta spend 4 key on it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go down to 4. Poof. That clears. That goes away.
Okay.
And he gets 4.
Okay. Hoagie will spend to influence the idol.
That was gonna be my next one. Grab them first.
Away for now.
Yep.
As will Kato.
So I'll
And Karatsu is gonna go 2 to here, and 2 to here, and he'll just fight against the marionette without being immune to getting control marker, so not really negative.
The rest is you.
5-6. 4, 5, 6, so you would win on 0. So you would win, but because I'm immune to control, I don't get any control markers. Wow, so one herbal remedy saves the day, and then your puppet goes away.
So, Now we go.
So that is turn 5. Right now we're tied up on objectives. So we will go into turn 6 here, and we'll see where that takes us. And turn 6, so this is the last scoring round, and last turn of the game. So Hoagie won on tactical, so what are you going to do, Hoagie? You going to go first or second? You also do going to pass out because you're down 1 model.
I'll pass.
Let's see. Well, I already know what's coming, so I'm just gonna activate.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn and face and engage.
Dang. Okay, that was pretty. I wasn't expecting you to do that. I was hoping you were going to summon the marionette and let me attack you from behind.
Attack the marionette from behind.
No, attack Kato.
So I am going to.
Stand up.
Quick question: does Kato cause fear?
No.
Okay, I just want to be sure. He's got a spirit hanging out.
So he's going to get 2 dice.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 3
Alright, I
to
have.
get an extra dice.
Alright, I have 4 dice, and I'm going to spend 3 to give myself an extra die as well.
Oh, activation.
I want to do Ivory Prison attack,
Okay,
which
what's
then takes
that?
2 dice off. So I'm just rolling 1 dice. Does that even make sense?
I don't know how exactly the Ivory Prison
It
works,
does. You either have to have a lot of key to buy a lot of attack.
so you can probably juice yourself up.
So I can give myself another
die.
Another
Yeah.
die, so you'd be rolling 2. It's
4, so I'm down
really,
to 2.
the trick is you really want to do it against exhausted things where they don't
Oh,
have as many
okay.
dice and you do. So it's
I mean, if you want to do that Ivory Prison, I don't know what it does, but go for it.
you die.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what happens. So I'm going to blow all that. I'm going to get 2 extra dice. 1 4 dice.
Alright, so I'm rolling 5
So I'm
dice.
losing 2 for Ivory Prison.
Yep.
Cool.
So
You know, you can't target.
he's going to die, so I'm going to put all in attack.
Okay.
Sweet.
Alright,
That
well,
was
I'm
good.
doing. Well, here, I would do this way because I would be wanting to be safe. 3 in defense, 2 in attack. And I'll do combo attack 0. Oh, wow. Well, I met you though. 6, 7, 8. In my defense, and you got 6, 7, so I will defend you.
Okay.
And then I got you on the 5, the 3, and the 1 because of combo. On the 5 dice even. 5 on the 5. That'll be 4 points of damage.
Okay.
On the 3 dice even. 4. Or on the 3, that'll be 3 points. Okay. So Kato will go down, so that will end the game, which will give the ninjas a 1-0 victory against the Cult of Yurei, which, I mean, my guys were really close to dying. If I didn't have that herbal remedy and I lost him, that really would have been bad, because he's almost dead and he's barely alive. So what do you think, Hoagie? Kind of getting in your first game with all your cult guys?
It's looking at the. I need to balance out my event stuff and my equipment a little more because I just went for sort of model count.
Yeah.
One of the things I've heard about Cult is obviously they're really slow, but once you get them in, they can be quite a tar pit and sort of like slow stuff down, which I could see. You know, we do have some nasty stuff. Granted, you also had some nasty stuff, especially with the smoke.
Yeah, the smoke is really nice. I'm slowly learning how to use the smoke myself, so I mean it's still an uphill battle trying to do that in position with it, but if I can get the smoke to kind of work in my favor, that's good. If not, I mean, as we saw with your umbrella woman, looking to the void really messes me up.
Yeah, and because I don't have any ranged stuff like you know outside
Well,
of
range
like,
wouldn't do too much with against these guys. It would actually not benefit you. But I could definitely see them running into an issue, especially if you're running a lot of Karai, like the samurai or just even the villagers. Like having all those guys would outnumber me, and then I would actually have some issues.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the game here. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Please like, subscribe, let us know what else you want to see. Now that our group is slowly growing more, we'll be able to throw out different games here with different people besides me and Greg. So that's always kind of nice.
See us.
Okay.
And then we are hopefully going to be able to get into other games here because, I mean, everybody here in our group's got a different game. So we say that, but eventually it will start working. But, you know, we have to have stuff painted. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy it wherever you may be. Have a good day.
That will make him, I want to go